When a toxic job is getting too much, most people want to quit immediately. However, powerful decisions are never ever made from panic. They are made from stability and knowing exactly what's going to happen step after step. So in this episode, I'm gonna guide you through the exact steps that I would take today if I would find myself under a toxic boss. My name is Fela Rosa. Welcome to Corporate Warriors. If you like this episode, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and share it with somebody in need. Let's go. First, get your finances under control. You need to be really aware how much money you need right now to continue your life. Do you have a mortgage payment? Do you have to pay other kinds of important high bills? Make sure that you have a clear plan. Go through the last 2 or 3 months of spendings and see what is actually needed spendings, not going out into restaurants, but the electricity, food, mortgage, all of these things. Be very clear on how much money you need month after month. And then once you have that number, ask yourself, could I reduce any of that further? Perhaps you can rent out a part of your house. Perhaps you can move in with your in-laws for a few months to figure things out. This is not a thing that you want to do, but we need to be sure that we are safe no matter what, and you have a backup plan at hand for your finances. Okay, this is really, really important so that you do not act from panic and not bring yourself in a situation that you're gonna suffer. Let's be honest, you've suffered enough. Let's make a calm and clear plan from a place of strength and clarity. So know your survival number, cut out what's not necessary, and build a short runway if you can, or calculate how much time your runway will give you to get things in order again. So this is buying yourself time, having a very clear point of view, and this ultimately gives you power in your own situation. Number 2, define your worst case scenario. No high performer that I work with wants to do it, but it's really, really important for our nervous system because we don't want to operate in a void. Many high performers think if I lose my job, I'm gonna be homeless and my home family is gonna be homeless. Everything's horrible. My life falls apart. Stop. This is not the truth. Let's write down the worst case scenario. What would actually happen if you didn't have a job tomorrow? How would you be able to make money short term? Would you be able to make as much money as your minimum revenue or income that you need right now to make ends meet at your current spending level? Could you reduce the spending? Can you trade your car in for a cheaper one? Can you have any other fallback options? Do you have, as I said, in-laws that you could move in with? Not because we want to do it. It is a worst case scenario. It's not our goal. We're not going to visualize something here and pray for it to happen, okay? But our nervous system needs to understand what's happening if, so that again, we stay calm. This is truly, truly important. So could you reduce costs somewhere? Is there a way that you work half a day, your wife, your partner, whoever you live with works half a day? Could you do some dog sitting on the side? Could you do DoorDash and Uber in the evening and mornings? Not because we want to do that long term, but we need to be able to make our ends meet. We don't want to be Delulu here and just quit our job without actually knowing where the money is coming from. Even if I were Delulu, because I love manifestation, I know that from this place of true urgency, we cannot manifest anything because there's too much resistance and need for something to happen a certain way, a certain time. This is no place where we want to get delusional. We need to be clear on our spendings and know where the money would come from if ever you got to let go tomorrow or something else happens. Number 3, stop thinking it's a skills game and fully acknowledge and accept that this is a power game right now. Okay, so what I want you to do is just acknowledge it. Most high performers, they have a huge block where they're like, but this is not true, this is not chance, this is not, it doesn't matter. It is a power game, full stop. You are a threat to your toxic boss. And this will not stop with you performing better or proving your worth. Okay, so let's cut that out. It's just lost energy and thoughts that you could actually invest in something meaningful and something helpful for your future, not bringing you further down a rabbit hole with no success in sight. Number 4, learn how to navigate before you can actually exit, or honestly, before you get put on a pip. So what I want you to do is take some Legos or some, honestly, you can have lip gloss and like any kind of stuff, and you put in a power map on your dinner table. So you make your table completely empty and you put up the different kinds of figures. Say, this is my best friend that I really can trust, and this is my toxic boss. And you put them in the constellation that it makes sense in your current workplace so that you truly understand how this game is working right now. Okay, so then from there, you know who is actually my ally and who can I actually trust Side note, you can trust very few people in a truly toxic workplace. Just to remember, I'm going to make a few podcast episodes about that as well. But this is how you understand who has the power truly, because even though your toxic boss has the power over you right now because they are your manager, that doesn't mean that they are the CEO of the company. So there might be other levels and hierarchies, and they have their own power games going on. So you understanding your own power map means that you can reach out to different people. And let's just imagine there might be somebody that does not like your toxic boss. They would love to become your ally and promote you or to speak up for you to make your toxic boss look bad, right? So remember, this is just your power situation, but there's multiple power situations going on in your company right now, and you do not know yet what you do not know. If you ever reached out while having this cup of coffee or whatever, or at an event to somebody else, and signal them that you truly admire their work, and let's say they have something against your toxic boss because your toxic boss wants to take away their position, so they are threatened by your toxic boss, they might really want you to be an ally of them because they want to have the little spies in the system. Now, I don't say that you should do anything unethical, right? This is all within the realm of your values. Stay in integrity with who you are. But remember that this is just your power map, and your company has multiple power games going on, specifically individual, all at the same time. So again, you do not know what you do not know, and understanding how power works will serve you long term. May it be to understand politics, to understand macroeconomics, or just understand companies on a whole new level, so you do not repeat the same mistakes that you're doing right now, even in a new workplace. Okay, so do that power map for yourself to really understand full-heartedly what it means to be caught up in politics without actually wanting to. Number 5 is so important. It's fixing those beliefs that keep you stuck. If I got $1 for every time a high performer tells me that I want to leave on a high, I need justice to prevail, I need people to stand up for me because I'm the good one here, or I need to prove my worth, I would probably be a millionaire already, because this is typical for high performers, and it is a trap. It keeps you stuck. Your toxic boss doesn't even have to do something about it. You keep yourself stuck through the beliefs that you think are good ones, but they're actually limiting. So get in the depth of it. Understand what beliefs run your life and your career, and ask yourself, are they truly helpful right now, or should I actually upgrade them because I've come at a level in my career where those beliefs that used to help me back in the days when I was starting off my career, they're actually not helpful right now. Quite the contrary. Beliefs that help you grow in the beginning of your career can be the impediment to you growing further. So ask yourself this really hard question without beating yourself up for it. Just, neutral awareness, neutral acceptance that this is a fact. You want to prove your worth. You're not feeling good enough. You're not feeling worthy, perhaps deep down, because I don't know, your parents just gave you recognition when you brought home an A. That is okay. It's part of your journey. It's part of your process in this life, in this career. But what does not serve you right now, you do not have to hold on to. There's tools and ways to replace them, to work through them, to let them go and install new beliefs that actually help you go where you want to go and live a life that you want to live. May it be a hyper successful one, may it be one in harmony and peace. It is up to you, but there's beliefs that will support you to get there with ease instead of fighting yourself all the way to it. So take a good look. And by the way, down below, I have a link to my current proven process where I help guide high performers exactly to that and through that. Okay, so if that is you, then you might want to click that link down below and check it out. Number 7, start building your exit right now where you're at. Okay, do not wait for confidence to come back first. Yes, you can do the proven process. I already shared the link. But you do not have to wait for anything to start getting strategic. Book yourself a Sunday afternoon, 2 hours, 3 hours, where you, together with your partner perhaps, or all alone, however you prefer, go through it and ask yourself, what do I actually truly want? And how can I achieve this? So make this map for yourself. You are the CEO of your career. Do not hand over the CEO position to your toxic boss. Never, ever do that, okay? You're the CEO, so you need to know where you want to go so that you can include and introduce and actually lay out the next steps for you. This is how you strategically start to plan your exit. And while in the beginning it feels a little wonky, the longer you walk that path without getting fired, ideally, right, the more confident you'll feel and the more you'll understand this is just a small chapter of my career. And if I don't make it the most important chapter, it won't be the most important chapter because there's so much more to come for me. And even if you're just before retirement and you're feeling horrible because you want to leave on a high, plan what you want to do there. Okay? Your life doesn't end with that toxic boss. You can end your life on a high. Okay? So stay in CEO mode and plan your next steps. You have the brain capacity, the brain cells that are really enough to do it. So understand that you can visualize whatever the heck you want. What life do you want to live? What career fits into the life? What brings you joy? What values do you have? What skills do you bring to the table? And how can you mold it in a career that actually suits the lifestyle and life that you truly want to live? Let's not start off with a lifestyle of I want to have a mansion and a yacht. That will be kind of intimidating. What would make you truly, truly happy? Perhaps, I don't know, a small house and a happy family. Great. This is very achievable. And then once you have that, you can go for the yacht, but make it attainable. What is like the 3-year goal for you that you want to set? And what is a step-by-step plan for you to get there independent of your current employer? Doesn't mean it cannot happen with the employer, just the planning should be independent so that you don't close yourself off from other possibilities and options that might come your way, okay? So we want to stay flexible in achieving our own goal. Always. And now that you have all of that set up, plus the goal where you actually want to go, now it's up to you to really navigate through this from a place of strength instead of exhaustion. So do the tools, check out the link down below to see how I help other high performers do exactly that. Because you deserve a great life. You don't have to run into burnout if you don't want to. It is up to you. You have the power. The biggest way how people give their power away is by thinking they don't have me. I think it was Alice Walker who said that. Don't be that kind of person. You have power, but you need to use it. And nobody else can take that away from you. And nobody can take that away from you if you don't let them. So use your power wisely for yourself. I am rooting for you. Make sure that if that was helpful, you like and subscribe and share this episode with somebody that would benefit. I'll see you in the next one.
Rise up. It's your time to break free. Let the truth echo loud. Let it sing through your soul. You're here to build a life, not just survive the grind. Step out from the shadows, release what holds you behind. This toxic boss, a reminder cruel but divine. A mirror reflecting what's been lost and what you can find. You're more than the labels, you're more than the doubt. You're here to flourish, to laugh, to shout. So let the walls fall down, let the past just be a blessing in disguise, birthing possibilities. Oh, you were never meant to shrink, you're meant to soar. Rise up, claim the life you adore. There's more that matters, oh so much more. You can rise in your career and still keep your core. Oh, we walk through the triggers, yes we carry the grief, but together we'll find joy, we'll discover relief. Into a career, into a life that you earned. Feel the fire inside and let the passion return. Remember why you're here, remember your worth. You are worthy, you are enough since Let's do this together. Let this journey transcend. I love you. I believe in your light. Together we'll rise into the beautiful night.